everyone! How's everyone doing today? Look what day it is, SCRAWLR box day. I got this a couple of days ago. I'm still waiting for the new box to arrive. Up crate, uncrate, something like that. I don't know. Should be here any day. So once I get that, I'll do a video on that to see which box is best for the art world. I do like the SCRAWLR box, so alright. And of course I love my Tonic Studios. Let's see what's in here, shall we? Okay, we always get a piece of candy, and this looks like it may be a lemon. I don't know. It looks suspect. Kind of looks like a Hall's cough drop. We have a white eraser. And what do we got going on here? Let's see. Oh, we got paints. We have a pencil. It's a 3B pencil from Lyra. So we got a pencil. Let's see. The eraser is a natural eraser. So that's nice. Oh my gosh, isn't that beautiful? I love those colors. Wow. Wowzers. Okay, what kind? Oh, we've got gouache. Okay. Now, I know I got an email about this because people were getting this and it looks broken. And I did get an email. They said they would not give it away, but it is not broken. Let's see. I guess you're supposed to do it like this, and it becomes a paintbrush. And this is kind of like how you would scrape out things with a bevel end. So that is what that is for. This is a number 6 round brush. Golden synthetic hair is what it is made out of, and it has a fine tip on the end. This is Van Gogh brushes, actually. So that's very interesting. So yeah, people were kind of like freaking out going, what is wrong? This thing is broken. But as you can see, it is not. It is not broken. So that's kind of cool that you could put it back in there and keep it in its safe little home while you travel with it, right? Okay, I have gouaches. I have a whole set. I think I got a 24 set. Actually, I think mine are from Dollar Rowney as well, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to take a look at them in a minute. But I'm pretty sure that these are the gouaches that I have. But I have 24 of them. And I actually, what I did, I can tell you, I put mine, I got one of these paint tins from Amazon. And I put them in here. Yeah, no, mine is Royal Langnickel is the gouache I have. But I use this, as you can see. I mean, it cracked up, but that's fine because you just use it like you would watercolor. So I have mine that I bought in here. So it's nice to have another set of colors, though, so I can make a comparison of which I like. All right, so we have rose portrait, so that would be good for face or skin tone. White, of course. And we have a yellow. They're not wanting to come out. Cadmium yellow. I have a lot of my regular watercolors are the Dollar Rowney watercolors is what I use in my palette that I have. Alizarin Crimson and Cobalt Blue hue, and come on out. Come on out, y'all, the next contestant on what's in the box. And we have Ivory Black. Now the difference between, from what I understand, I'm no expert, but the difference between gouache and watercolor is transparent, right? you can see the colors underneath it. Gouache is more opaque. So it's more like acrylic, but not as heavy as acrylic. That's the way that I like to think of it. So we have these colors, which is nice. So we'll play around with those. We'll swatch them in our swatch book, but let's see what we got today. So here is the work from the artist Rizo Chan, and there his or her information. So it's a her. Okay, she's from Amsterdam. So there's her work. And then the paper we have is very thin. It's not stiff watercolor paper at all. It's very flimsy. Let's see, where'd my little cheat sheet go? Well, I just had it. I just want to know what kind of... Oh, put my paints over it. The paper is Bocking Ford CP watercolor paper. It does have a nice texture to it. So, that is what we got in our box. This paper is cool. Nice textured paper. Alright, let me just do a little swatchy swatch in my swatch book on the different things that we got here. So this is SCRAWLR box November. I spelled that wrong. Okay. November 2019. And this is a 3B pencil. It's pretty nice. Let's see. I mean, an eraser is an eraser, so I don't really particularly care for these types of erasers, but they would be good on watercolor paper because then it won't hurt the watercolor. But what I have found that helps more than anything when you're erasing off of canvas or watercolor paper is just to use a kneaded eraser. That is what I use because it definitely does not scuff up your paper. As long as you don't with your pencil, you know, you have to lightly mark on it. Alright, so now with the gouache, I'm going to need a palette with it. Okay, so I've got a small little palette here. And I'm just going to put one little dot on there. So let's just swatch what we have going on. There's the black. The only thing, this brush is kindly weird when you're trying to clean it because it doesn't like want to stay together. So that's a little odd. And then the skin tone. That's pretty. And of course, that would be like a medium color to me. So I would probably, to get a lighter color, of course, I would add just a touch of the white maybe to that. Kind of soften it up just a tad to make it not so dark. Or if I wanted it darker, I would add blue to it. Let's see what that would look like if we added a little bit of this blue. I'm mixing it right here instead of on my palette, which is probably what I should do. Yeah, because that's not making the color I want. That's like a gray color. That's like almost like a Payne's gray. Oh, well, that was a happy accident. Isn't that pretty? I like that. Happy little accident. All right, but let's try to get a darker color because not everybody's skin tone is this color, right? So if we want some of that skin color, let's go with a little bit of a darker skin color. Let's go with the skin tone, or whatever they're calling it, Rose Portrait. And let's add a little bit of yellow to that. So that could be one color as well, right? So we can have that skin tone, and then if we add a little bit of red to that, and a little bit of blue to it, we will get also another deeper color. Right. Just to have a variation of skin tones. Got even this color. Oh, that'd be cute for lips and blushies. Okay, so you can just play around with the different colors to make skin tones. Cute. Alright, so what is the challenge word for this month? It is face of emotion. Alright, I think I can work with that. I haven't done a portrait in a while, actually. So, I will go off camera. I love that color right there. And do you think I'll ever be able to mix that again? Probably not, because I don't remember what I did. I just kept dipping between alizarin and the yellow. A little bit of blue. I love that color for cheeks and lips. That would be pretty. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out my sketchbook and decide what kind of emotion I want to convey, and then I'm going to sketch it, and then I will paint it. So this will be the first time actually that I'll be working with gouache. I mean, I've used it in just like using the white pretty much, really. So, alright. So, when I get that done, okay, so I've sketched out a little bit of a portrait, kind of the way that I think I want her to look. It has been over a month since I've done any kind of drawing. Since Inktober has ended, I pretty much stopped drawing every day. That was taxing. But not only that, but I have been working on my 12 days of Craftmas. So with that, you know, comes working on other things. So there we go. Alright, I'm going to take the pencil that I got in the kit, and I'm going to go ahead and start sketching out our little face that we have going on. Okay, so I've got her sketched out, I think, the way that I want her to look. Now, let's start adding, let me just dust her off. All right, let's start adding some paint to her. So, but I think I'm going to take this skin color, rose, whatever they're calling it. What do they call it? Rose Portrait. And I'm going to go ahead and kind of use it. Whoa, that needs to be so much more wet. I don't know if I can use this brush, y'all. It keeps wanting to come apart on me. And I'm kind of just going to be using it to block like where her shadows would be. And I'm going to add a touch of the alizarin crimson to it. Just want to okay, too much alizarin. Let's add more of this skin color because I want it just a tad bit darker. there she is. This paper, I'm not crazy about it. It doesn't, I mean, you see how it's warped? It doesn't take water as well as some do, you know. So, but I like her. I think she turned out pretty cute. Gouache is a different animal. It almost feels like acrylic once it dries. So it's a little bit different. I mean, of course it's different than watercolor. It's not watercolor. But I like it. I think I'm really going to like using gouache. It dries fast, almost like acrylic. But then you can use water over it, which is what I really liked, to kind of blend a little bit better. So it's less forgiving in that aspect than watercolor is. So her hat needs something. Maybe just some little dots or something. I don't know. It needs something. But yeah, I like gouache. It's kind of different. That's why I'm so glad I'm getting these boxes, because I am using stuff that I've never used before. Yeah, I like that. And so I like that, you know. And like, I haven't done a portrait, like I said, since what was that? October. Inktober. So, alright, well, there she is. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you're interested in getting the SCRAWLR box, I hope that this helped for you to decide if you wanted to get it or not. Alright, thanks so much for watching, y'all. I hope that it inspired you to just try something new and just to play. Have fun, right? Alright, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you like the video, please like it and share it. I truly would appreciate it. Thanks so much for all the support. Y'all be good to one another, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.